Welcome to your Wednesday, December 10th morning update. And it's not such happy news. I know you remember Irina Zarutska. She was killed. Her throat was cut by a crazy black homeless man on public transit in, I believe it was Charlotte, North Carolina. You may remember Bethany McGee. We reported on her recently. She was gasoline dumped on her and was lit on fire by a crazed homeless person. I believe he was homeless. And she didn't die, but she's in some pretty serious shape. And of course, you know, if you go back through the news, you'll find all kinds of interesting stories. And there's a lot of questions about these judges who let these people off, some of them with 30, 40, 70 offenses, and they're back on the street. You also have to consider that it might not just be the judges. If you remember an incident on a Philadelphia subway a few years back, a woman was attacked and raped, and everybody, all the bystanders, just took their phones out and videotaped it. Those are the human beings who end up on the juries. On the juries like this one in Portland. A Portland jury acquitted a man who admitted to stabbing a stranger after video captured the victim using a racial slur in the aftermath of the attack. Now remember, justice system. There's very little evidence of a justice system on the urban plantations known as Democrat-run cities. You still get a jury, right? Imagine you get to a trial, you don't get killed. And then you get a jury of your peers. I mean, maybe that's what you get for living in a city. Maybe that's just another reason to get the hell out. And then they acquit the guy who stabbed you because after he stabbed you, you called him the N-word. Apparently that just nullifies all of that. You're such a racist just for sitting there minding your own business and being white. Anyway, Multnomah County prosecutors charged Gary Edwards, 43, with second-degree assault for the July 7th knife attack on Gregory Howard Jr. near the Union Station Max stop, according to Oregon Live. Edwards faced 5 years and 10 months in state prison under Oregon's Measure 11 sentencing law. Edwards testified he acted in self-defense after Howard yelled the slur at him. Keep in mind, he's already stabbed him. Self-defense. Transit cameras showed Edwards approaching Howard from behind with a fixed blade knife as Howard sat on a bench. Howard jumped up and pushed Edwards when he saw him. The two scuffled briefly before Edwards stabbed Howard in the shoulder. The jury, having heard all of this testimony, and since it's Portland, just assumed that by sitting there being white, he was emanating racist waves, and the attacker just knew he had to stab him. That's good luck with juries in liberal cities. Now, just a guideline, really. If you're going to leave a liberal city and move someplace else that's not so liberal, you have to leave your troglodyte baggage back home, the old home. Don't bring it with you. If you vote for Democrats, they're not different. They're the same. They want the same awful policies, all the regulations, all of that garbage. You get the whole thing. There are no other sorts of elected Democrats. None anywhere near me. I live in New England, in New Hampshire. We are a tiny little sane island in a sea of blue crazy. If you come here, you can't vote for them, or you will get more of that. That's your warning. So the state of the American justice system is precarious. And if you live in a liberal city, you need to be very careful because people can stab you for thinking you might say something racist. And that's not a crime. Have a happy Wednesday. Talk to you tomorrow.